story do you want to hear today?
Sister, Narrator.
No, sister. Super band.
Sister, Ivanios.
Yes. Very good, Tony. Let's hear the story of the great Archbishop, Venerable Mar Ivanios. Mar Ivanios was born on September 21, 1882 in a small village called Pudiyakav in Mavelikara. He was the son of devout Christians Thoma Panikar and Annamma. They gave him the baptismal name of Givargis and the nickname of Kochu Kivarichin. He grew in wisdom and age and in the favor of God and men by virtue of his pious parents.
Dear God, I offer my child to you. Guide him according to your holy will. Kochu, this is the true church.
His eyes shine as if it's engraved in his mind. Meanwhile, his parents have a conflict over his future.
I will make him a farmer, just like me.
But he has the potential to be so much bigger. Just look at him.
The desire of the little Kivarichin is to become a priest who loves the church. The truth was seen by Bishop Pulakutil Mar Devanasios.
I believe it's God's plan, Mr. Panikkar, to send Kochu to Kottayam for higher studies.
At the age of 15, he began his studies at the MT Seminary School in Kottayam. He had proved his intelligence, courage, and academic prowess even when he was a Shemashin. He taught about sacraments fervently, because of which he became known as Deacon of Sacraments in the process of becoming a priest. Due to his brilliance, he was appointed as the principal of MD Seminary and later became a priest by God's will. He was also known as the MA Achin as he was the first to obtain a MA degree in Malangara Church. His oratory skills, knowledge, and foresight of his speech attracted the attention to people.
Is more meaningful than just doing good deeds
how deep
for
are his
personal
thoughts?
recognition.
Truly mesmerizing.
Meanwhile, he accepts a job offer at Serampur College, thinking that it would somehow benefit the church. He joins as a professor. With a desire to uplift the society, he brought along few young men and women with him to pursue higher education in Calcutta.
Give us, O Lord, virtuous people who show your love and sanctity through prayer and
But
virtue.
the abominations and strife within the church continued to pain him greatly. God's plans were very much in his mind and he was most anxious about them. As a result, he had the extreme desire to reform his church through a monastic life. He decides to visit the Shantiniketan ashram.
Guru, it's my earnest desire to set an ashram in the nature of sannyasa.
What a noble vision, Father. Truly admirable. I'll do whatever I can to help you.
He rented a house in Serampur and started practicing acts of penance with the Shemashins. A few aspects of asceticism, such as prayer, meditation, silence, were followed there. The ascetic life of Mar Ivanios attracts the attention of a lot of people.
Father's life seemed very peaceful and austere, don't you think? Yes. How can such a rich and nobleman live in a forest among wildlife? It's beyond me.
Once this became his way of life, he bought 400 acres of forest land in Mundanmala, Kerala. To suit their basic needs, they set up a water irrigation system a farm, and led a very simple life among the community.
May His mercy and blessings be with you all.
Bethany Ashram was a lamp burning on that mountain, being a blessing to everyone. God's plan for him did not end there.
My daughters, I take up this cross for you.
He was ordained as bishop in the year 1925, accepting the religious vows of the sisters who had been in training for a long time and realized his dream, a community of religious sisters and fathers. Thus began the reformation of the church through renunciation of the world. Ivanios' dreams were fulfilled here, but God's mission was greater than that. He spent a long time in prayer to know how to proceed. At that time, the church was still torn by strife. In the middle of the conflicts, his sannyasa movement also failed to achieve results.
Lord, my heart is like a lump of clay. Mold me according to your will. Give me the grace to let go of my ego and take decisions completely subject to your will.
He was constantly inspired by the divine voice, which prompted that only by joining the universal church would he receive peace and tranquility. He left the church in which he grew up and all the wealth he had and left to embrace the universal church solely by trusting in God. Seeing that there was no one to stand with him, he set out alone, guided by the path of God. Even though Ivanios left all he had in order to embrace the true Catholic Church, it took him 4 long years of negotiations with Rome to get approval to join the Catholic Church as an individual church. Despite going through the path of tremendous suffering and strife, on September 20, 1930, the 5 members reunited with the Catholic Church at the Kollam Archbishop's Chapel. This way, the Siro-Malankara Catholic Church was born. It was through the leadership of Venerable Mar Ivanios that the Catholic communion was possible.
Such an awesome story, sister.
Let us all pray together the prayer Mar Ivanios prayed daily. Lord, we are yours, set apart for you.